Hello everyone, I wanted to try something new this week, so I am going to use Polygel. I use these BT Art Box plastic tips. They are plastic, they're not jelly. Some people argue all tips are plastic. It is what it is. But yes, I did want to go over the pros and cons of using Polygel and doing press-ons. The biggest con, I would say, we'll start off with the bad, is that it does shrink your tips. Like, it will shrink your tips. It probably depends a lot on the product that you're using, but I do use this Morovan Polygel today. I also use my McCart Clear, and both of them shrunk the tips, so they do shrink. So just a heads up on that. At least they did for me. So I made sure to use all the sizes that would fit my fingers, and you'll see what they look like on me at the end of the video. But I've already prepped my press-ons and put the base coat on, and now I'm going in with this rubber base coat from the Nail Matrix because my pattern today was inspired by Argyle pattern, so I didn't know what I was gonna do with like these little diamond things, but I decided that I was like, you know, Argyle would be really cute. And then towards the end I was kind of feeling like they almost look like Joker vibes, like if you had like the purple and gold, like the actual gold ones and not the champagne gold color, you could do like Mardi Gras, different things like that. So this is kind of what these reminded me of, but I was going more for the Argyle look. I didn't show me applying the clear diamonds because you could see them in the light every once in a while when it catches them, but you could see the blue and the gold a lot more. And a lot of the gold, when I was trying to do it, it was fuzzy, and I don't like that. Like, I really can't stand when my camera zooms in and out of, not frame, but like when it goes in and out and starts getting fuzzy and it doesn't zoom in right. I really don't like that. So for viewing purposes, I try to leave those parts out of the video so that way everything looks nice and you can clearly see what I'm doing no matter what resolution I save the video at. So thank you all for watching my videos and for subscribing to my channel. I did get a few new subscribers this week, and I really appreciate it. Also, thank you to everyone who comes through and comments on my videos. You guys have no idea how much it means to me, even if I'm not at my goal or I don't have this many subscribers or whatever the case may be. Just the fact that you want to come hang out with me and watch my videos, absolutely love that. So thank you again so much. I'll probably say thank you at least every single video because it really does mean a lot to me. So like I mentioned, you can see the blue. Back to the video now. You can see the blue diamonds a lot easier, so I leave this part in real time so that way you can see exactly how I'm applying them and how long it takes. Like, it takes a long time to try to get these in line. You'll also see me wipe my little dotting tool, or I shouldn't say dotting tool, but my rhinestone tool off quite a bit because the base gel was, the rubber base coat is really thick no matter how thin that you try to get it. But I did try to get it as thin as possible, which is what I was trying to show you earlier. So that way it would stick, or the product would stick, and then I could cure it, but to stay in place, obviously. So if I wanted to encapsulate it or whatever else, I could do that. But yeah, so this was a very tedious process. I was going to cover the entire nail, and then I was like, no, I'm just going to do a few rows. So I did 4 rows down the middle of the nail, and it covered most of the nail, so I thought it looked really cute that way, and I just was like, okay. So I ended up leaving this nail clear, but you'll see here in a couple of minutes how I go in with the Morovan Polygel, and I will be back when we get to that part. So now I'm at the point where I'm applying Polygel to the press-on. You'll see here in a second there is a little bit of an air bubble because this is my first time actually using this color Polygel, but I have used this Morovan Polygel in the past and even on myself, and I really love all of their colors. Like they're nude, pink, brown. They're all very, very pretty, and they are just, yeah, super gorgeous, very easy to ombre. Very soft. I don't mind working with the soft polygel because I've been using polygel so much that since it's like my the medium that I love to use, like it's my favorite medium, so I'm used to it. So even if a polygel is a little bit soft, like I'm fine with it. But as I'm going throughout the process, I do compare it to my finger or my own finger, so that way I know if my application is too thick. If I know if I have a good enough apex, that's obviously really important, even when you're doing it as press-ons, so that your nails don't look flat or they look more natural. If I have any excess polygel, and it's not just like a little dot of polygel, I will go ahead and take it off of the finger that I'm doing and put it on the next finger, so that way I don't waste my product. So that is one way that I save product, because the tubes that I have are 15 mLs for this particular brand. And I think that's all they sell them in that I've seen so far. But yeah, so then I'm going through and I'm showing you what I did off camera. So for like I did a little like sideways French, and then I'm going to go into the top and the bottom on the pinky with the polygels, kind of like a empty space nail. I can't think of it. And then in the empty space of the French, of the side French, I also did the Argyle pattern, and that looked really cute. I did not do the lines that you normally see on Argyle because these are really, really small little diamonds and details, and I was just like, I don't want to do it, which is why I think it ended up looking more like Mardi Gras-ish if I had used like the purple, for example. But I always use purple because it's my favorite color, and I just wanted to change it up and liven it up with the blue a little bit. So I go in and I wipe everything with an alcohol, a lint-free wipe and alcohol to get the tacky layer off, because we are getting ready to file these. So I'll also show you my file here in a second. You'll see these are 100, 180 grit, and they work perfect for polygel. I do have 80 grit files, and I do use 80 grit files every once in a while. But they take the product down very quickly because it's a lot easier to file than acrylic. So I like to save my 80 grit files for my acrylic and just use the 100, 180 for polygel. Also, the 100 side works great for almost like a buffer because it's so, it isn't, or sorry, the 180 side, not the 100. The 180 side works great as almost like a buffer. So I slow the video down here to show you that that side was off balance a little bit. So it was a little bit higher on that side. So I go in at an angle with my file, and I just file one way. So I don't keep going back and forth. I just file down on the side to get it nice and shaped up. I'm always looking down the barrel of the nail when I'm shaping my press-ons, if I'm using something other than gel polish. Also, let me know down in the comments below if you want to see me do an acrylic set next week. Maybe I'll try to do like a 2XL acrylic. I think that would be really fun. So I guess that'll be another poll on Instagram as well to incorporate you guys in my next set. But I know I'm definitely going to do acrylic. So let me take that back. But again, I'm just comparing this to my thumbnail just to see if I were to put it on, what it would look like in the shape. Once I have the shape of one press-on down, then I know how to shape the rest, and I have something to compare the rest to. Or you can continue to compare it to your natural nail. So the shape of this thumbnail turned out beautiful. I absolutely love the way that this looked, but you can see that it did shrink. So this is a size 1, which would normally fit my thumbnail, but yeah, it definitely shrunk. So you could see a little bit of my natural nail on the side, but also keep in mind, this is stuck on with a sticky tab. I do show you what they all look like with all of them on. And I even forget to take the sticky tabs off from underneath that came off of the press-on stand. So some of them stick up quite a bit. So I can't say that they shrunk that much, right? Because I'm not using nail glue. If you were using nail glue, they're obviously going to be more flush to your natural nail than if you're using sticky tabs. But that is something to keep in mind if you're selling press-ons or you want to give them away as a gift or whatever reason that you're making them. You might not... They might not be able to use the sticky tabs, or you might want to go a size up from what they would normally wear if they do plan on using sticky tabs with their press-ons, even if you're just doing a gel polish set. So, but yeah, here they are. Everything is top coated and I have all my sticky tabs on, and I'm just showing you from the side. Now, the middle finger is the one that I forgot to take the original sticky tab out from underneath. And so yeah, I was way off on that one. But the thumbnail, all the rest of them look pretty good except for my ring finger. So you can see my ring finger is really sticking up, but I take the sticky tab off and then I show you what it looks like without the sticky tab, and it looks way better. So just to give you a perspective of what it would look like if you didn't have the sticky tab underneath, and these sticky tabs like work, okay? Like I was trying to take it off from the side like this and it hurt so bad. Like it literally hurt my finger. I felt like I was ripping my fingernail off. So yeah, I did take my other nail set off from a couple weeks ago, also so that I could show you what these press-ons would look like if they're stuck on. The pinky still looks really cute. Really turned out great. Love, like I mentioned, love the shape of this thumbnail. Like it's just giving everything. Like even for like press-ons wear, like what are press-ons? Like you guys, like I try to make products. I won't be selling these because they're not my absolute favorite, but yeah. I was just doing this set to try out a couple of things and see where it went. And it ended up looking really cute, and I might end up doing something else with it later. But thank you again so much for watching and for being the best part of my channel, and I'll see you on Monday.